guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my first wreath video. Over the weekend I attempted my first wreath. I think it did pretty well, and I'll show it to you right here. I used most of my materials from Dollar Tree, of course. I had burlap on hand from Hobby Lobby. That one was quite expensive. So materials that we're going to be doing today are, again, burlap. That I got this burlap from Walmart. This burlap is 5.5 inches wide by 30 feet. So tons and tons and tons of burlap. You can get this from the Dollar Tree. In my first wreath that I did get from the Dollar Tree for $1. I was already at Walmart yesterday. I had to pick up some formula, and I was like, I might as well just pick this up. It was only $1.77. This was $5. And then the last thing we're going to be using is, it's all unraveled, is just this floral wire that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it's 50 feet. It's so large. We've got tons to play with, so let's just jump right in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my scissors unraveled with the wire, take that off. Now, one thing I made a mistake with last time was I tried to unravel this, and it was a huge mistake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unravel just a little bit. Thank you. And keep it tight so that it's easier to mess around with. So right now we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna cut off a tiny piece of this floral wire and get started. So what is suggested is you fold it in half, and then you fold it in another half. This is to make sure it is very secure. So we're going to put our floral wire in between the holes. And so the first step is securing it to your wreath form. And I'm going to do the last ring and tie it off. So I'm just twisting. Alright, once it's twisted good, cut off the excess and get started. So it is secure to our form. So what we're going to do is start going from this side. So you've got your burlap, and you're going to go in the first ring like that. Get it all in there. Cool. Alright, so now you've got it through the first ring. You're going to hold tight and pull through the second ring. Hold those tight, and we're going to push through, if I can, there we go, the last ring. All right. So that's what all of those look like. Now we're going to scrunch it up and hold firmly. Unravel this a little bit more. And twist the burlap, and then twist your roll. This is what I did wrong when I did my first. And then, still holding tight, you're going to continue with this same ring, pulling through the first one. And once you've got it through, you can let go of this one, So it looks just like we did the first time. And then pull through your middle one. It's suggested to try to have them about the same size, but because you're scrunching it, it's not that big of a deal if it's off a little bit. Then we're gonna pull through our third ring, scrunch up, move to the side, unravel our burlap, and then twist 2 times. Turn the burlap with ya and go through this first string one last time. So 3 pulls per ring. It starts to get a little tight in there. You don't have to do 3. You can easily do 2. On my first wreath I did this weekend, I ran out of burlap and actually used deco mesh from the Dollar Tree. And there were a couple of rings that I made them so fluffy that I only did 1. So it's your wreath. It's whatever you want to do with it. So it doesn't have to be perfect. So that is what that's gonna look like. So the whole first ring is finished. So now I'm going to quickly do the rest and then we will finish our video. The last row, I have 2 more of the little sections to go. Sorry if the video got messed up a second ago. My son decided to play with it. So we will tie it off just like we did in the beginning. Alright, so that is all complete. I'm going to cut the excess off. So we don't have enough to make another wreath. So we would have to get more of this, but this was only $5 for 30 feet. And you could do what I did, and I'll show you my other one again in case you missed it from the first time. But this was this mesh that I used for my wreath that I did this weekend. It's like my son stole the floral wire, got it all over the floor. How sweet of him. Alright, so now this is the back of the wreath. We're going to take what our excess was, kind of do what we did last time and make it as thick as possible. Sorry if you can't see that very well. Oops. This one has got a knot in it, so I probably shouldn't have used it, but anyway, we got it. Now we're going to secure it to the last ring, just like we did last time. If I can find it. And twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. All right. Cut the excess off. Make sure it's down. All right. So there is the wreath. The fun part is just fixing some of the flaws it has. So it is all complete. And then, you know, you can add things, like you can add a little sign like I did with my other wreath I did this weekend. You can add like a letter. You can add some flowers. So we'll just hide it. So you could add flowers like that. You can add a whole bunch of things. It's totally up to you. This is your own wreath. Alright, so here's the fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for our following videos. Subscribe so you know what we're doing next, and we'll see you next time.